welcome back to Let's Play Penumbra Penumbra Black Plague. Oh wow, I can actually. Sometimes I say the Black Plague and I forget it's actually not the Black Plague, it's just Black Plague. Because if you add a "the" to it, then it becomes reference to a specific disease instead of Black Plague being a little vaguer. Well, at least any room with one of those in it we know must be safe. We shall hit the monsters with books. This mattress smells marginally better than the rest. Save point. Every time it's harder to pull out. Every time I feel more of myself inside. Oh, okay, it's a fuse box and it should have 3 fuses, but since it only has 1, I have to choose between the lights, the computer, some unknown third thing. Incoming video chat.
Wow, you look like you've crawled through a sewer to get here. I suppose I'm flattered. Hi, I'm Amabel Swanson, and I suppose I'll be your guide for the day. Hello? Can you hear me? I think the transmission's only one way. I've got a webcam. Pull a silly face if you can hear me. Oh, very attractive. Okay, we're on. There's some things you need to know.
Sure. Whatever you say, lady.
We released a virus. It wiped us out. 3 weeks ago, we tried to get out through the mines, but it didn't work the way we'd planned. I think one of the Inuit workers made it, but others were taken. Some panicked and got lost. I ran, and when I stopped, I was on my own. Oh, and another symptom is déjà vu. The only chance we have is a man called Howard. He said he'd found a solution to the virus. His vitals last registered in the library, but only members of the organization have access. I'm still seeing a few life signs in the residential quarter. You need to find a survivor and get through into the library. Oh, and look out for our medical guy, Richard Eminis. He was acting strangely when I last saw him. What else don't you know? Let's see. Watch out for signs of infection.
Present and accounted for.
Oh dear.
Did you say something? Look, the symptoms we know about are paranoia and oral distortion. Oh, and another symptom is déjà vu.
Enough already. My sides are splitting.
Well, I think that's everything you need to know. I'm sending over some research on the virus, and I'll get some doors open for you. Maybe now we can shoot the shit.
Turngate virus field notes. Amabel Swanson. Infection process. The worst thing about my job. Death helps us learn. Time frame 5 weeks. Location hold up in the old mess hall. Research subjects 3 archaic personnel who contracted the virus. With every infection, the life cycle of this virus becomes clearer. In addition to the already documented symptoms, there seem to be some final stage during which the organism fully takes hold. Just before becoming fully catatonic, the infected report a strange out-of-body experiences. They've likened them to being chased through a series of their own memories, some kind of mental obstacle course. These reports inevitably end in the patient being swallowed by some unescapable dark force, shortly after which we lose them for good. If these experiences are, as they seem to be, some form of mental representation of the infection process, we can only theorize as to what might occur if the patient were to escape the hallucination. Case in point, we ran the full gambit and got out before being caught. Slight difference, somebody I have seen a while back play this didn't escape and got caught. So I'm curious to see if there's any differences there. Additional note, today Dr. Eminis confided in me that he has had just such an experience. He insists that he feels better than he has in months. I'll keep an eye on him. Since we don't need the computer, I'm switching that back to the lights. Because lights. Everywhere, more lights. Traditional art. A chart. That appears to be a genetic transcription chart. Infected. I'd skipped a beat when I heard that word in association with me. Still, it seemed like just one more reason. Still, it seemed like just one more reason to find my father. Hearing a friendly voice hadn't hurt it either, but by that point, I was pretty certain she'd turn out to be crazy.
If we must continue to share this brain space, I think I should have a name. Strange. So rare an opportunity to select one's own nomenclature, and yet I find myself at a loss. Any ideas, monkey?
That's not me moving around.
So much storage in this mind of yours. Did you realize you got an entire section in here devoted to film titles? 3,103 and a half films you've seen? You only got the first half of It's a Wonderful Life in here. Huh, how did it end? Now I'll never know. You know, Clarence, that's not a bad handle. I am something of a guardian angel.
Seems like he's stumbling. Oh, okay. I got control back. As long as it's not someone blocking it on the other side. Scanner device, palm print, and retinal scan. Just FYI, retinal scans are bad for your eyes. Now I'm constantly worried that one of those things is gonna be just waiting to They got the background music and scary ambience vibe down pat.
There's just something about a rusty saw that just makes me purr. Had a tetanus jab recently?
It's hard to separate background sound from the foreground noise.
What that do there? Stop.
Oh crud, oh crud, oh crud. So they can speak English clearly. Wow, my heart's pulsing. That would be yeah, that'd be really neat if you could wire a you might could do that, but it would might overlap the game. Wire up a second microphone to your chest when you play scary games, so that the heartbeat translates into the microphone. He's nearby. There's some stuff I didn't get to check, but now I'm worried that he's like hovering nearby. So they don't seem to pay super close attention, that's good. And unlike the dogs, I can't kill these, making their presence all the more nerve-rattling. That was one of the things that I think the Penumbra programmers, that the team learned between the two games, is that making them unkillable makes them much more threatening. Now I gotta wait for him to go back past and hope that he doesn't patrol into this room. Well, I'm worried that if I run across the room to get into the safe hiding spot, I'll line up timing with him walking by the door and he'll see me. Because if they see where you hide, I'm pretty sure then hiding doesn't work. I know Amnesia had that quirk. Savaged, infected, terrified, and now I was hearing voices. Yep, just about everyone down here turns out to be crazy, even me. Regardless, I need to find a way through and into the library. I may never get used to that. One thing I noticed, they're a bit harder to pinpoint than, say, the System Shock 2 hybrids. But then again, the fact that you can hear them farther away is offset in that game by the fact that you can kill them. So, in the end, that might contribute to why they're not as scary there. This way, but if I do, then there's the risk that I attract. I was about to call him Mulligan, I don't know. I'm not sure what dictates their movement. Are they on a patrol path? Does my movement lure them? Oh, goodness, I thought I saw something. That's that door from earlier that said it was blocked from behind. But now my safe hallway is no longer safe. Well, we're at the 14-minute mark, and I'm at a save point, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this one here, and I will see y'all next time.